Hi guys, welcome to Souls No Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. This is going to be your timeless tarot, but whenever it is that you're tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're all doing really, really well. Please bear in mind, guys, these are general readings for the collective. They may not resonate. Please only take what does resonate with you, and leave the rest. But I appreciate you tuning in each and every day. It means the world. Right. Can we have messages for the collective? Please, Spirit. What is it that the collective needs to know at this time? Right, we have listen to your head and, oh my goodness, pull your energy back. Bottom of the deck, now they see your worth, keep it pushing. Okay, goodness. So, you may have a head over a heart decision to make. You're being encouraged by the universe to listen to what your head is telling you at this time. It's giving me King of Swords energy. We had the King of Swords, strangely enough, in yesterday's reading. In fact, we had the King of Swords in there twice, the Queen of Swords, the Bloody Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords. We had the whole damn family. So this could be a situation that you're dealing with relating to family, where you're listening to your head, or you're being encouraged to listen to your head. And what your head is telling you is to pull your energy back. Pull your energy back. It could be, the amount of time that you spend with a certain person or a group of people. It could be pull your energy back in terms of sharing, details about your life, what's going on, what it is that you're doing. Your energy being pulled back could be, far as, going no contact. It's going to be different for everybody. But now they see your worth. Keep it pushing. So it may be that there are people that are waking up to who you truly are, that never gave you that grace when, they were present in your life. And I say present loosely because I feel if these people were present, they would have seen your worth and value from the get-go. So it could be a relationship partner, like I say, it could be family. Now they're waking up to who you truly are. You're waking up to who you truly are. And I feel like you're moving on, you're moving away. Wow, it was that one. And then, oh my God, there's so many. Right, okay, let's stop. Let's stop. They usually flip over, so it's strange that they've all come out face down. So I don't know, this could be something that you are concealing. Like I say, the answers are here, but I can't see them yet. So I don't know if that's like pointing me to this, you pulling your energy back. Like I was saying, you're not telling them or sharing what it is that your plans are, what it is that you're doing. You've got the Chariot. Oof, we've got the Hermit. We've got the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Wands. What's this? The Three of Cups in the reversed. The Nine of Swords in the reversed. And the Ace of Cups, wow, in the reversed. Okay. Okay. This is so strange. I want to put them like that. These three for this card, these three for this card, that in the middle. The Hierophant is at the bottom of the deck. Oh my God, with the moon. The Six of Cups and the Six of Swords. Fucking hell. That's exactly what I just said. It amazes me. Doing these readings, it does. We've got the Chariot and the Hermit, which are both major arcana energy. Now the tarot, and I'm sure you know if you've been watching tarot for a while, but if you're new, then the tarot is split into major arcana cards and minor arcana cards. The minor arcanas, I would say, are things that are going on with you right now that are kind of within your control. You're making choices, you're making decisions, and you're moving accordingly. When the major arcana cards show up, that to me is an energy almost like sent for you to deal with by the universe. It's something bigger than you. It's something outside of your control. So the fact that we've got the Chariot and the Hermit underpinning the listen to your head, there may have been something, like I say, out of your control that came up that has helped you to balance out your energy with the Chariot. It's usually like a harmonizing of your shadow and harmonizing of your light. As I was saying with the listen to your head, if you've got like a heart and a mind decision to make, this is you making a balanced decision with the Chariot. It's you having mastery over yourself, and I feel that the mastery comes from some sort of solitude. that you've taken. So you may have been on your own for a while, and the conclusion as you're coming out of that is that you're going to listen to yourself in more detail from now on. You know where it is or what it is that you want to put your heart into. But you're listening to your head in terms of making choices, making decisions, moving forward. You're taking the lead in a situation. And I feel that those answers have come from within. You may have very well been connecting to like spirit or source, your higher self, even your shadow to some points, because you've come out fully integrated here with the Chariot. So you may have gone through a really difficult, challenging experience, one that sort of brought up, I don't know, a need for you to question or challenge the status quo in some way, because we've got the Hierophant, and that's like a very traditional way of doing something. It can speak of family, it can speak of, hierarchical structures, the way in which like systems operate, dynamics between groups of people. So you may have had a challenging dynamic within a group of people or a work situation or however it's going to show up for you that has seen you manage and harmonize and balance out your own energy, and it's like you've almost mastered this aspect through this experience. Without this experience you wouldn't have been able to do this. So you come out of that now listening to your head, or you're in the middle of this situation now, so you're maybe isolated, you may be on your own. You may be balancing out your shadow and your light, and the universe is saying, stick with it. Stick with it. You're going to reach the conclusion that you've got to listen to your head here. Don't allow sentiment and emotional energy, which we've got with this Knight, the Knight of Cups, at the end of this section of the reading. The Knight of Cups can be very emotional. It's Pisces energy. So whether this is sentiment that's trying to creep in, sit on your shoulder and say, oh, but what about this and what about that? The universe is saying, no, listen to your head. Forget your heart in this instance. Your shadow and your light are balanced. You're moving forward. You're moving in harmony. Don't allow, and it very well could be the sentiment of other people, because you're in the Hermit energy. Or you will be in the Hermit energy, or, the universe is saying you need to get into Hermit mode, which is being quite on your own. Therefore, you don't need to take into consideration the emotional needs or sentiment relating to, people outside of yourself. Some of you could be on like a very spiritual journey here that is helping you master yourself. Because this is, it's actually a 7 in this deck. No, the Chariot's always a 7. Why did I think that wasn't right? But 7 is an energy of reflection and self-assessment. So you may have been looking at this situation for a long time. You may have been trying to work out, well, what's the best way for me to move forward? And you're being asked to have trust and faith in things that you cannot see. Even if you don't know how listening to your head is going to pan out, the universe is saying, trust it. Trust it. It's going to actually move you towards, it almost feels like you're on a spiritual quest or a spiritual journey here. And then we've got pull your energy back. And then we've got all these reverse cards. 3 of Cups in the reverse would speak of like a lack of support within an emotional group. So you may be pulling your energy back from people that weren't very supportive. We think of the 3 of Cups in the upright, it's celebration, it's connecting with, people of a similar energy vibration that are all giving, they're all out having fun, and they're, they're partying, they're happy, they're sharing that love within the group, but it's quite in the reversed. So you may be pulling your energy back from people where there was a lack of emotional support anyway. So what are you giving to a situation if you're not getting what you need from it? That may be the conclusion that you're coming to over here. The 9 of Swords in the upright is worry and stress and fear, anxiety, being up at night, it's sleepless nights. So if you've just been stuck up in your head over the like I say, the lack of emotional support that you were getting from a group, pull your energy back from the group and you'll have less to worry about. You'll have less to stress about. You've got the Ace of Cups now that's come out in the reversed as well. And that would indicate a lack of love. Or conditional love. Because the Ace of Cups in the upright speaks about unconditional love. And that's not unconditional love from a place of like enabling or dependency, because you can love people from a distance. You can, like I say, pull your energy back from people, but at the same time, you're not wishing, you know, ill will or harm on those people. I just feel that somebody here wants to just get on with their life. They want to move forward. They want to take control of their own life. They want to be able to move in the direction that they want to move in, unhindered. Because all wands know, all knights take action towards something. And this is the wands of the wands themselves speak about your passions, your creativity, what lights your fire. So it's like, I just feel that somebody here wants to march to the beat of their own drum. And there's a situation that they're pulling their energy back from where there's been a lack of support. There's been a lot of stress and worry and mental anxiety and anguish, maybe about pulling your energy back, or about the group that you're surrounded with. I don't know which way it's going to be, but there's no love here. And that very well could be why you're pulling your energy back. Now they see your worth, keep it pushing. Like I say, somebody may be waking up to the fact that you're more valuable or more worthy or more deserving than what they were showing to you previously. Got standing in your power. And look at that, and dodged a bullet. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. So now they see your worth because you're standing in your power, and by pulling your energy back, you're going to dodge a bullet. It's a sentence in itself. It's like, could it get any clearer? And it's like, you've mastered an aspect of yourself. You've gone within with this hermit work. Like I say, you've been seeking out, whether it's guidance, you're on a soul journey, you've been seeking out enlightenment, and now they see your worth. And I feel it's because you've pulled your energy back. Or they will see your worth once you pull your energy back. You've got the Hierophant, the Moon, the Six of Cups, the Six of Swords. Yeah, that's what I saw when I first looked at this deck. You spoke about the Hierophant, speaking about systems, the traditional way of, you know, doing something, hierarchy. So it may have been that you were in a hierarchy or a group dynamic that put you pretty low on the pecking order. But like I said, now they see your worth. Now you're standing in your power. We've got the Moon, and the Moon speaks about things that we don't see. It could be like a blind spot. It doesn't always have to be negative, but there was something that you didn't see, and it may have been you probably didn't know that you were on the lowest rung of the ladder within this group or this dynamic, or you didn't see that, like I said, you weren't placed very high on the pecking order of things. You might not have seen the system that was in place, whether this was like, I don't know, a group of people that were of a different faith or a different religion and they just didn't think that you were worthy of anything. I don't know, it could be so many different things. But it's definitely linked to the past. We've got the Six of Cups. Whereas maybe in the past, like I say, you weren't aware of it. And you did look at this group with fondness and sentimentality and nostalgia, and you wanted to give emotionally to this group, to this family, to this job, however it's going to show up, to this community in some way. And I feel that you're waking up. You're waking up to the fact that, well, no, I'm not emotionally being sucked into the sentiment of this anymore. I'm going to listen to my head because there's no love here. This isn't what love is. And love isn't just a word. It's an action. It's how we treat other people. We show people that we love them. We don't just tell people, that we love them. Then we've got the Six of Swords, which is you moving on or allowing yourself to move on. And I feel that it's because, like I say, they now see your worth. People may be wanting to use, like I say, this sentimentality or the past or some kind of nostalgia to keep you where you're at or to keep you connected to them in some way. But I will say, stand in your power and allow yourself to move on and leave this sentimentality, nostalgia and looking at things through rose-tinted glasses. Leave that behind. It wasn't getting you anywhere. And it says here, identify your own karmic patterns. So yeah, like I said, I just think that there was a blind spot here. You may have been too trusting. You may have been too trusting, or you may have put too much faith or too much belief, too much trust in this Hierophant energy. Be that a spiritual or a religious leader. Be that the head of like a family. Be that like a relationship partner if you were married and committed to this person. Be that a boss if this is a work situation. But I feel that you may have had too much trust and faith. Blind. That's what I mean with the moon. It's your blind spot. Blind faith. Probably holding people in a higher esteem than what they should have been held in from their actions here. This isn't me saying hold people in low esteem, but if they're treating you like this and you allow it, then we do have to look at our own karmic patterns here. So speak the truth underneath there. Oh, and then look at that. Look at that. And we've got karmic rewards. If you speak your truth, you're going to be rewarded for it. Whether you're speaking your truth in terms of identifying your own karmic patterns, speaking your truth in terms of pulling your energy back or, standing in your power, telling people no, you're going to be rewarded for it. You're going to be rewarded for it. Right, okay. I'm going to pull you some advice and guidance. Let's use, in fact, yeah. Let's use this deck. And that's like, let it go. Yeah. Oh, I didn't want us to come out. Okay. I saw it. Let's see what else comes out. So, any advice and guidance? We have the Oracle's gift and a tall tale. And that's what I mean. I don't know if you were lying to yourself. It's like you may have known that there was something dodgy or some deception or something going on. You didn't want to see it, or like I say, you were looking at it through rose-tinted glasses. You were like, oh, these people would never do that to me, or, I just wanting to see the best. Sometimes we have to see things for the way, well, not sometimes, we always have to see things for the way that they truly are, not the way we want them to be. Not at somebody's potential, but how they're showing up, what they're showing us. We have to see that. This tall tale could also be you speaking your truth and putting an end to any illusions. Right, I'm going to read that let it go though. And then we've got the Oracle's gift here. So like I said, there's something about you connecting spiritually in this hermit energy where you may have been receiving guidance about what's been going on. It may have been helping you balance your shadow and your light. It may be, I don't know, connecting you to your higher self, which is allowing you to see things more clearly. Right, let's read 24, which is a 6. Let it go. And this is all to do with the heart chakra. All to do with the heart chakra. What's 35, in fact? They're all, these 7 energies, oracles. Sound. So this is the throat chakra. Yeah, there's something about speak your truth. This tall tale is throat chakra energy. And this has got to be like crown chakra energy. Or you may be, like I say, the karmic rewards that you're getting is a strengthening or a deepening of your spiritual gifts here. You may be speaking your truth as a consequence of developing your spiritual gifts. I don't know. But this let it go is your heart chakra anyway. So there's something, we were saying, head over heart, that you need to let go. And it's emotional. It says forgiveness, healing resentments, shedding the role of the eternal martyr. Didn't we just say all of this? Oh my God. Letting go of victimhood, cutting the ties that bind you to a destructive story, releasing pain so that you can move into the lesson that it offers, relinquishing the need to be right. Right, it says, let me just open this. There are times in life when you must forgive, lest you become hostage to your anger, frustration, disappointments and resentments. This is not about condoning bad behaviour or minimising a hurt done to you. Forgiveness is simply a commitment to stop telling an old story. And this is that tall tale. This is the tall tale that you need to stop telling, whether it's yourself or others. It says, forgiveness is simply a commitment to stop telling an old story so that you don't carry its burden anymore. If you don't forgive, old hurt festers and becomes distorted. If you don't forgive, old hurts fester and become distorted, causing you pain over and over again. You become trapped in a prison of your own making, tied to the story that you were a victim. It's time to cut the visible cords, the invisible cords attaching you to the situation and preventing you from moving forward. You've got the Six of Swords here. This is it. This is you releasing yourself from a situation that's had you not standing in your power. Oh, it says the truth is you are victimizing yourself every time you recreate that unresolved hurt in your mind or speak of it with friends. Rather than allow this folly to repeat, surrender the situation to your higher power. Now is the time for radical forgiveness. Say no to drama in all forms and forgive yourself and others for engaging in it. Consider the ancient Hawaiian practice known as the Ho'oponopono. This is a simple and beautiful prayer and a way to begin the process of forgiveness. I'm sorry, forgive me, thank you, I love you. It's based on the idea that we are all responsible for the reality that we see in the world. If something is awry, whether it's your perception or your emotional reactions, your judgment and so forth, it's time, no, it's up. It's up to you to clean it up. Forgiveness is the key to a liberated and meaningful life. No matter what method you choose, just do it. That was fascinating. I'm going to leave it there. I feel like that was very clear and we've spoken for long enough. So I'm going to wrap that up. I hope you managed to get something from this reading, guys. Have a great day and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.